Welcome to Party Roll. We are 5 guys, 1 table, playing D&D. I'm Dusty.
I'm Corey.
I'm Mark.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Matt. Yeah! Let's party roll. Hey, this is Matt. And we are people who play D&D. I'm playing Grick, a dwarf fighter. He's cool. I don't know, someone else talk.
My name is Steven, and I am playing Wizard the Wizard.
60s.
It's a really deep character.
I'm Mark, and I already hate all of my friends. I'm DMing this little adventure. We are currently running through the starter campaign for D&D Next, otherwise known as D&D 5th Edition.
Let's just call it 5th edition.
I want to call it next.
It sounds so
I think it's
We should call it
my
D next
turn,
D.
so
Sorry.
no big deal. My name is Corey, and I am playing Seth Rogan, who is a level 2 Lightfoot halfling
Nobody
with a
cares.
criminal
You can just
background
please
and a
stop.
neutral alignment.
What else does Seth
How many
Rogen
experience
have?
points do you have, Seth Rogen?
722.
What's your
Shouldn't you have 725? Didn't we just get 325?
We're not going to go into that one.
what's your wisdom save?
None.
I'm
Thanks.
Dusty, and I'm playing Techno Viking, a level 1 monk, level 99 dancer. Corey's giggle sack is brewing, I see.
I can feel the giggles come.
All right, just for some background, we are, if anybody knows, well, nobody's listening to this, so who cares? But we are on part 3 of a 4-part little adventure here. We've so far the party has killed tons of things, just murdered their way across the countryside. Lots of goblins,
All the porch goblins.
lots of bugbears.
Don't say it like that.
I thought we agreed to call them Bugrican Americans.
It's kind of a point of contention.
Oh, this is Party Roll, by the way.
Oh, yeah, party roll.
I think we're
roll.
calling it party
Yeah.
roll. I think that
Party
was decided.
We already rolled earlier.
We,
But we all won.
I'm.
Should we
you know
read
what?
party roll?
It didn't count because it wasn't on air. So
Do we
I'm-
have to take our fedoras off for the party roll, or do we keep them on?
You
Tip
absolutely.
it as far as you can
A
go.
gentleman
Okay.
always takes his fedora off indoors in case they're ladies.
Tip.
I keep an emergency indoor fedora under my outdoor fedora.
Oh Jesus! Okay, the party roll to beat is 1. So everyone party, I guess.
Marco Deed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nat 20.
Are you? Corey is actually just shooting heroin into his veins right now.
70s roadie party right now.
I have a 7, so I'm just watching. in
Which
the
is
corner,
just
I
the
guess.
worst thing to do to party. Now that I think about it, because then you just gotta pass out on the couch.
I've been here for 2 hours. The party hasn't even started. I'm already passed out in the bathroom. Good times.
That's not even a D20.
Dusty has actually managed to
9
fail the
to
party
party.
roll, which was really
also
impressive
became a
considering it was a
snake
1.
I tripped as I was walking through the front door of the party.
I rolled a 12, by the way.
7.
I had a beer, hung out, talked to some people.
Yeah, I mean,
Then I
that's
left.
a respectable
Casual.
visit.
I got
It's
pulled
very,
over
it's
on the
very
way
adult
home.
way to party.
I'm in jail.
So when we last left off, our team had infiltrated the mansion of the Red Brand Thieves, which is kind of a little local thuggery association that had kind of been ruling the town.
Thugaboos.
They were actually hunting for the cult leader, not a cult. It's just really bandits, but the bandit leader, which is a fearsome wizard known
Don't
as
you say his name.
Glassstaff.
Glassstaff.
Corey's character actually has a past with Glassstaff, as defined on his pre-made character sheet.
He's been working on it, though.
I hate him.
Working on the old glass.
He doesn't
stuff.
like him. He doesn't enjoy the Glassstaff.
Try to kill me.
Is
But
that
I made
actually
it.
what the character sheet says?
Yeah.
It says tried to kill me.
But didn't
yeah,
you
sure.
try and touch his glass staff?
I mean, I'm reading it while looking at you, and it says try to kill me.
It's really impressive
and I made
because
it.
your eyes are nowhere near the page.
I mean,
Anyway, they they spectacularly failed to actually capture or even really encounter Glassstaff because they really just bungled everything and
He's around here
he
somewhere.
fled.
Oh, I
yeah.
caught his mouse, by the way.
Yeah,
Or
he did.
rat creature, which is now in my level 4 fanny pack. Pretty sure we declared it level 4.
That fanny pack actually has a greater challenge rating than the entire party right now. But Glassstaff did flee to the north, if you'll recall. Steven, I believe, or Wizard, rolled a natural
Wiz.
20.
Wiz is fine.
The Wiz rolled a perfect 20 to
Sexy flu
to
voice.
locate or figure out where the wizard had gone. So we know he's gone north. Actually, most likely along the path known as the Tribord Trail,
Tribord
which
Trail.
leads north of town.
Is there a sign that says?
There's no sign, but it's the only path that leads north of town. So I mean, what are you
Seth
gonna do?
Rogen goes down that path.
I was actually going to suggest, if you guys don't recall, and you might not because it's been a while, you were told, you suspect, you don't know for sure, but you really suspect that everything is kind of tied up. And
Just
actually
like
notice,
Slagathor's mom in my bed last night.
now that nobody's going to get that,
Tied up, bitches.
I have to explain that much later. You notice that, if you recall, actually, our friend Grick took a book. Now,
What kind of book?
I was just thinking that.
it was a history book, actually.
How big
Book
was
of legends
it?
and such. It was this big.
Did it have pictures?
It did. That's why he was able to read
As
it.
you can't see, podcast listeners, our great DM Mark just held his hands out to about 2.5 feet in width.
While absentmindedly thumbing through the book, as everybody else is kind of kicking at trees and looking for remnants of Glassstaff, you notice a small piece of paper fall out.
I'm a level 15 tree kicker.
I'm more of a Lightfoot halfling, so
You kick bushes mostly.
mostly bushes, shrubberies.
On the note, you see written, it's addressed to a Lord Albrecht.
Yeah, that's me, guys.
My spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must. But don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Don't disappoint me.
Did you say DiGiorno?
On the bottom
Iago.
corner, a black spider symbol has been drawn.
Gross.
Is it actually a spider?
It is a spider.
Is it a real spider?
It's yeah. Well, how would there?
I smudge it with my finger.
Is it a drawing of a spider or a
It
real
smudges.
spider?
Cool.
What kind of ink was it?
Black
Spider
ink.
blood?
Detect ink.
Ink?
Roll for it.
Roll to ink.
That's a 1. I rolled a 1 to detect if it was ink.
You
ink in your
actually
eye.
you break out in hives. You are extremely allergic to whatever kind of ink this is. So yeah, that kind of
Question about the barks out.
that there is kind of. We are actually sponsored by Barks Root Beer. It has bite.
Unaffiliated.
Sponsored by Booze.
Please don't sue us, Coca-Cola.
You mean please don't sue us, Pepsi?
Barks is Coca-Cola, isn't it?
No, but you didn't get the joke.
Please don't
No,
sue
I
us,
didn't get the
soda manufacturer.
It was a bad joke.
Joke is we were endorsing. Fuck it. Anyway, this note kind of is proof positive to you that Glassstaff, whose real name you now know,
Glassstaff.
Do we actually know?
is Yarno Albrecht.
Yarno.
Yarno Albrecht.
What a fucking nerd. Yarno.
Yarno.
I mean, he carries a glass staff. What do you expect from the guy?
His name is Glassstaff.
You realize he is affiliated with the Black Spider, which means he is also affiliated with the goblins in the area and the bugbears. So
Wait, are there goblins or spiders in the area?
there's always spiders in the area. Anyway,
I'm just way too broken out in hives right now to know what anything's happening.
Corey's just like just desperately searching for something cool to place against his hand. Like he found a nice rock on the ground. And he just
He found a picture of the fawns.
Hey.
We're actually going
Ow.
to replace Steven on the next podcast, so I apologize in advance for anything he says this
Can
time.
we just edit in stuff Steven says from this podcast into the next one?
Chefify him.
Out of nowhere. It's like a picture of the Fonz.
Pass the barks.
Man, that guy really likes barks. I don't even know.
Just loop it over and over again.
He is chugging the barks.
So anyway, what I was getting down to is you really suspect that you have a good idea of where he's heading, which is probably the place you were already wanting to go,
North.
which was the
Pleasure.
Pragma Castle.
Yeah, that place.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
that
supposed
place.
to go there.
And if you recall, which you probably don't, how many times have I said if you recall today? I know none of you recall.
Anything.
Just keep reading stuff to
Actually,
us.
last
Yeah.
thing I remember, we were in the room, and then he was there, gone. And
Well, you
then-
weren't there. Dusty's character actually came in kind of in the middle of this little adventure because,
Oh, are you still recapping right now?
yeah,
Holy shit.
so he had
never
real
mind.
life things he was doing.
Ah.
What is
That
that?
was, yeah.
Not his character, his person. The character was tied up in a room with,
trying to techno
with
dance his way
bugbears
out.
just having their way with him.
He was trying to techno dance his way out of binds, sir. Which is really hard to do until you roll a nat 20 and you just dance right out. Congratulations.
Proud of you.
Totally lost my train of thought. Oh, so if you recall, no, you don't recall. You
You gotta
guys
go to Kickamore Castle.
You guys spent the night. Spent the night and just really, just were very rude and just disrespectful to a nice farmer lady, who suggested that you should go try and find her her old druid friend, who lives in the. Just edit that out. Any just
Pretty
edit
sure
out
all the
just-
mics
and by
pick
edit
that
out
up.
I mean cut off Dusty's mic. And her old druid friend who lives up in the ruins of
Kickamore Castle?
Thunder Tree.
Oh.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, Thunder Tree. It's a cool
Butter
name.
tree.
Buttertree?
So-
Pauline's Buttertree.
She actually put it on your map. Looking at the map, you can tell that that's your next location, and it's at least a good 2-day trip up this Triboard Trail. So you guys have a couple options. If you want, you can just head out hell or high water on just chasing after Glassstaff. Just remember that you don't really have a lot of supplies. So if you want to play things smart,
Yeah, I don't have any supplies.
you might want to hang around in town for a little bit, pick up some supplies, maybe get some rest. I don't know. I guess you guys didn't really have any fights last time. You had the option for one fight, and you just totally pussied out. So that was great.
Hey, what? I don't remember.
Actually, twice with
cheesed
the same guards.
Yeah, after I
Yeah.
manslaughtered the rest of them, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, you did. I wouldn't.
From the shadows.
I don't know if manslaughter is the right word because it was completely premeditated,
Yeah, it was.
and
it was-
you enjoyed it
I did.
a little too much.
A little too much. I realize that now.
I mean, you as a person, not your character. Like,
right. No.
just the look on your face.
Seth hated what he was doing.
No, you're just a puppet master for him.
Until Franco later. I love that everyone else does a better Seth Rogen impression than Seth Rogen.
So anyway, I'm gonna give you guys the option if you'd like to stay in town for a bit, restock. Like I said, you know which way Glassstaff is heading, and you also know that there's probably not much. There's probably
Sorry.
There's probably not a lot of
I can't rub my
chance.
dick along the mic stand.
that you guys would actually be able to just
That was
play and catch up with
Engineer
him.
Rory getting on to me. I've now put my penis away.
So you guys are 4 people. It'd be a little hard to catch up with one guy who's traveling on foot. And there's also a wizard, so he's probably got some stupid way of making himself go faster. I don't know.
Are
We
there any
do, we
Croyle
do.
salesmen around?
I actually don't have any in this town.
I don't want to live in this place where there's
Let's
no
go.
crow oil.
Let's leave.
Well, do you? I mean,
No.
oh,
We don't need anything. Let's go.
okay.
So,
Just kidding. Chill, bro.
so you guys all starved to death in the woods. It was a good campaign.
Rations are for
All right,
noobs.
bye, guys.
That was Party Roll. See you
We are done forever.
First and final episode.
Actually, sorry, let me be a good DM and figure out here.
but I need some hive cream.
If you want food, you're looking at about,
Yeah, Croyle.
for a good meal to feed yourself, that'd probably be about 8 silver for each ration.
I really need to head back to town to exchange this gold for electrum pieces.
If they have actually ran out of Electrum, I did a little. Again, I improved myself as a DM a little, and Electrum is actually pretty rare. You kind of bottomed out that bank when you
then
took all
why
their
is
Electrum.
it cheaper than gold?
I mean, I don't know. It's a good question, but it is kind of rare. It's
It's
like
Who doesn't know this?
it's like a $50. You know, I mean, they're rare, but they're still only $50.
It's $50.
Is that a good explanation?
That is satisfactory, I guess.
All right.
just like pig silver, which is another obscure comment.
Yeah. Just keep bringing back things that we have never and will never mention.
Because everyone's going to go, what the fuck
Silver.
was that?
You gotta keep listening.
Check out previous episodes.
which don't exist.
It's locked in the Disney vaults.
I've actually been recording this
So,
entire time.
With
So
all
if
the
you
Nazi
guys-
memorabilia.
If you guys would like to buy some food, I don't know. I think Rick has already just left because he saw that the store didn't have
No,
crow
I'll go to
oil.
the food vendor. That's
Okay,
fine.
so you guys buy some food.
Yeah,
No,
Croyle.
just tell me how much. And
I go up to the vendor and right-click him.
all right, how much? Like, you want to buy a few days worth of food?
I want to
or
buy like a week's worth of food.
weeks worth of food. I'm gonna say it gives you a good deal. Let's say about 30 silver.
I'm only got 28 silver.
What kind of,
He does not like being jerked around, but
what current?
You know, I'm really going to be gone for a week, and I've only got 28
you got a
silver.
good face and a really disgusting head wound, so
I do.
he's just gonna give it to you so you will leave his store.
Okay. That's good.
So, anybody else buying food for themselves?
Do you have any oil whatsoever?
Sure, I'll buy some food.
We
Why
have-
not?
Can you pass the barks?
We have lamp oil.
I'll take it.
Do you need lamp oil?
Balls.
Give me 5 lamp oils.
I have lamp oil. I'm gonna say
You want it? You got it.
Gonna say 5 copper for a flask of lamp oil.
Done.
I'm gonna pretend to write things down.
Oh, actually, I really lowballed that. There is a price for oil on here, and it's 1 silver. But you know what? He likes you. He's gonna give it to you cheap.
Aww.
He's giving you the winks.
It's really sweet.
He's really into the
His
dwarves.
hands just running up and down your arm.
Stop that.
I don't think we've properly introduced the characters. Grick is a noble warrior who is
Family podcast.
who has a mild speech impediment.
Okay.
Don't ever go full Grick.
Oh. Oh.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Dwarves are short. You don't want to
They
be that
are.
short.
Don't ever go
It's
full
really
short.
unfortunate. Don't go full short.
Pudgy-
Don't want
pudgy
your
fingers.
DNA to be shorter than other people's.
I have more.
Oh,
Can we edit that out?
And this was a fun
you're
podcast.
luckily this is not in any way monitored by the FCC.
This podcast
really,
sponsored by
or
Special
advertisers or anybody who would care, or listeners. So you guys, I assume you stocked up. Does everybody have like bedrolls and you just want to sleep on a rock? I don't know.
I have
rolls?
a hammer.
I don't.
That should be sufficient.
I'm going to purchase a bedroll. 1 bedroll, please.
1 roll of bedding.
I have a bedroll.
Bedroll is 1 gold.
1 gold. I've only got 98 silver.
You need to get out of my store.
I'm a noble person, so I pull out my scroll of pedigree and say, give him a bedroll.
Is that like dog food?
I feel like I know that's supposed to. I feel like that.
I shake it
I
violently.
feel like that little character thing is a little OP because being able to get anything you want. I'm gonna say, you know what? Okay, Mister. What is your name?
I already
Quick.
took the gold off.
Quick,
so-
what is your family name?
Double kill.
Oh, really?
Oh, the double kilts. It's actually gonna be 1 gold, 50 silver. No,
No, I already
sorry.
took the gold off.
no, it's
bro.
he'll give you a
on,
discount for being a noble. I'm gonna say 78 silver for the bedroll.
I'm just gonna roll up in my bloodied wolf pelt that I skinned from a maimed wolf.
You didn't even clean that, did you?
Not even a little bit. It smells.
How long have you had that?
Well, how long we've been?
It's been at least 2 days now.
Yeah, at least 2.
It's
Horrible rotting
it's getting
days.
pretty. It's the summer. It's getting pretty rancid.
Still just gonna lay on it.
Those flies will just help insulate it.
Well, I mean, maggots, help to clean wounds. So
Well,
You smell
Yeah.
bad.
Is that why the maggots are all on my head wound?
the rest of the party really has failed you on the whole informing you about maggots thing,
yeah.
or really taking care of their other party members at
Yeah,
all.
baby
Man,
flies.
no, it's cool, bro. They got their thing, they got my thing,
Steven's character used to be a 30s salesman. He took a rather unfortunate blow to the head, which I actually fudged, not on purpose, but I don't know how to read. So the blow actually should have just killed him outright. But because I can't read, I knocked the number down a little bit, so he was only knocked unconscious. But even still, he was hit in the head with a bugbear mace.
Which was made of weed.
I don't get the reference.
I don't remember that one either.
Yeah,
But
but
he's high.
No, it's not. I'm clean right now. Are you cool, bro?
I gotta take a test, bro.
No,
Don't
I
be
mean,
like,
I can't
dude,
take a test right now.
Dude, that's not
but-
cool, man. I'm on parole. Like, don't fuck around.
You gotta tell me if you're.
You gotta like.
Did you tell my dad that I was clean? Because you should have. Because I am.
But yeah, his personality has been forever altered to better
Back to-
reflect his. How much charisma did you have?
It was really low. It's -1.
He has a -1 charisma roll, not score. That would
No, the
I don't
score
think that's even
itself
possible.
is -1. My roll is like -8. Now I reverted back to my college days.
Okay, that's,
I was a stoner in college, and then I became a 1930s salesman when I became an adult.
that makes perfect sense.
It does make sense.
Back at Wizard College,
Wizard, you.
used to call it the Wiz,
Boo.
the Wizoo. All right, now, okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Everybody bought their things. You
I'm
guys have
still
bedrolls?
shaking my scroll of pedigree. Oh, I'm sorry.
He has stopped even looking at you.
Okay.
You're just,
Well, I mean,
you're
I
just
got
shaking.
I
Roll
got
it up.
rations and a
We're all
bedroll. Do
numbers
I
on the
need
screen
anything
now.
else to survive?
Well, that's up to you. I mean, do you want to start fires? Or?
No, well, I got magic fire.
I have 5 lamp oils.
Okay, we should begin on that then. I mean, it's like I said, it's up to you guys. I'm not going to hold your hand on how to travel.
Will you hold my hand though?
Well, I mean, yeah, we're doing that right now, but
Am I still covered in hives?
it's an allergic reaction. The swelling's gonna go down in probably about an hour or so.
Okay. Feel uncomfortable, by the way.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's gonna itch like crazy.
Yeah, horrible.
Don't scratch it, bro.
No, don't. It's just gonna spread.
Thanks, bro.
You're gonna get scars.
Let's do this.
All right.
There.
So you guys are gonna take off down the Tribor Trail.
To the
It
north.
only took us about an hour to get this session started.
So we're going down the Triborg Trail to get to the Thunderstruck Tree.
That's where you're heading.
Thunder Tree. To get to Kraganmore Castle.
Kragan-
Those
Kragan
all
Castle.
100% correct.
Okay.
Everything you said.
Nailed it.
Okay, that was not in character either. I just am really dumb.
So, again, I feel like I like giving metadata away. So, the way this works, while you're traveling, there are random encounter chances.
What?
Literally, one chance every day, one chance every night. Since I already stated this would take about 2 days, that actually tells you. Actually, just tells you to roll a d20 for it. So I don't really need the percentage die. But thank you. Sorry, percentage die. You'll be missed.
Hey guys, tip
You were very helpful in Pathfinder.
I dropped my die.
Found it.
Where'd you put that die?
It's in his toesies.
So your first day is fairly uneventful. The trail, it kind of just takes you through just kind of rolling plains. It's actually rather pretty. It's kind of calm. Nothing attacks you, which is nice because you guys are getting pretty used to being attacked by
Are
now.
there any crows around?
You actually see one crow just kind of pecking at some corn.
Okay,
Yes.
how close am I to
You want to... I'm going to say it's a good
I
20
stealth.
feet away. All right, roll for stealth. No, Albie.
I get angry that he's trying to steal my bit of stealthing, and I also stealth.
All right,
I
roll
rolled
for
a
stealth.
6 minus 1, so I rolled a 5.
Match my 18s to stealth.
All right. You actually deftly hide. Like you just drop prone to the ground
I
Same.
glare at him.
while glaring at him.
No one saw that.
He actually kind of crouches
I had a
down
5.
and then just fat rolls right into the corn, and the crows just takes off.
I snicker.
But it didn't see you, so good job.
Perfect.
Hey,
I
guys,
unstealth.
I think. Oh, there he is.
Where did Seth go?
This bro just disappeared on me, man.
Are these like Tuscan hills? Like, should I feel like really fancy right now?
Can I get some
No,
pasta?
Trying to think of a good landscape I should describe. It's a little more rugged than that.
Oh,
It's got like a beard.
I'd say kind of maybe like the California brush country. Is what you're looking at
Ooh,
here.
Fancy.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
The fuck are we talking about?
It sounds
right now?
nice.
There's
Landscapes.
brush.
Okay.
Like
This all sounds so
shrubbery,
delicious.
like just little bristles and such.
California rolls.
What kind
like
of
a hill soul
shrubs?
patch.
Like what breed?
I rolled a shrub.
I'm gonna say like a ficus. Is that a
That's a 13.
you?
What's your shrub score?
What's your nature? Your nature check.
1.
14.
So it's 14.
It's 14 shrubs.
Really, a 14 on. Like, are you
I just want to know.
Shrubbing.
inspecting the shrub?
I'm just looking at it.
He wants to know if it's a shrub.
It is indeed a shrub.
Nailed it.
Good job. Gonna go and move on to the
Say, hey,
night.
Seth, what is that?
It's a shrub.
Oh, thanks.
Before we start, you guys assume we're gonna make camp for the night.
Okay.
So if you keep moving, you're gonna be totally fatigued. So
Okay.
I don't wanna
suggest
be
making
fatigued.
camp. Do you guys want to
I stealth camp.
You guys want to keep watching? You can't stealth while you were asleep. Do you guys want to keep watch? Like take turns.
I'll
or
take first to watch, bro.
watch. All right.
Smoke,
Who wants second watch?
Yes, I will take the second watch.
All right.
He speaks French now. Scandinavian. Scandinavian techno Viking.
And
speaks
the
French.
German French techno
French
Viking.
resistance guy.
Again, it's a fairly uneventful night. At one point, you think you see something kind of
A crow?
shuddering in the woods. You
Is
are
it a
asleep.
shrub?
I'm sleeping.
Any shrubs out there, bro?
I said woods. I guess it's not woods. It's shrubs. You see something kind of moving in the shrubs. You can't see though. It's dark.
I'm gonna light the shrubs on fire. Should I not do that?
What spell are you using
For
for
warmth?
this?
I'm
Think
gonna
I'm
probably gonna go ahead and use burning hands on this because I'm
That
gonna take a
is
nap in a bat.
Ridiculously overpowered. Oh, go ahead and Roll
Maybe
for-
I shouldn't use burning hands on the shrubs.
roll for damage.
I'm not gonna roll for damage. I'm not.
No,
Gonna,
we've established this podcast rules.
Oh, I gotta roll. What is it?
I don't
podcast
even know.
rules.
I think it's 3d6.
Ricket.
So 8. 8 damage to shrubs.
All right. You just kind of you see a little bit of movement, and in your tiny panicky, you just jump up and burning hands. I don't know why. You've got like a frat boy voice, but when you yell wizard things, you totally go into wizard mode. I'm establishing that. You nerd out. The shrub just boom lights up, and you actually
bush.
see a small hair on fire just come screaming out, like literally. Have you
Off
ever
of
have you
some
ever heard
guy's
a
head?
rabbit make noise?
Oh, I thought a hair, and I was like, I can see hair.
Better not be a
Because you're really
bugbear.
high.
For
and
rabbits
super
making
focused.
noise, it is the most horrific thing ever because
It's like a child.
yeah, it
screaming.
only makes noise when it is in mortal danger and like in horrible pain. So just a flaming bunny just comes shooting out of the brush. Makes it about a good 10 feet or so, and whole way just squealing. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say, you guys roll. I want to see if anybody wakes up to this. Let's say a Constitution check.
Rolled sleep.
Old Steve, bro.
Constitution.
12.
Nat 20.
You sleep like a log.
13.
You're smart.
I'd say you make it too.
Little rustling in my sleep.
18.
Wow, you guys just all sleep through this horrific affair.
I'm gonna go pick up the hair and just kind of chow down.
Yeah,
bro.
go for it. I mean, it's got melted flesh and hair all mixed or just all mixed in with the meat, but it's gonna taste pretty bad. But
It's okay. I burned a pizza one time and ate that.
Same thing.
It's a fucking rabbit pizza.
so actually, when second shift rolls around, you just see him sitting there next to the fire, sitting on a rock, just kind of chewing at just a completely uncleaned rabbit corpse.
Hey, bro, you want to share some of the pizza with me, made of the rabbits?
What? Do you want the rabbit? I
Say
didn't know
we
you
do.
could talk, bro.
I just started talking since we are doing the podcast.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna.
One of his character's powers, he actually breaks the fourth wall. He is aware that he is in a pen and paper game.
What? What is that?
I don't know.
Don't worry about this, my friends. Go back to sleep.
I don't. I've never cast a pod before, but yeah, here, chow down. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
The rest of the night is
Num, num,
uneventful.
num.
If anybody were to be listening, you would just hear the soft sounds of a Swedish man just chewing on burnt rabbit while also dancing with his other
I
side.
turned my techno music on my Walkman.
Wait, so he can break the fourth wall and he's got a Sony Walkman?
He is an extremely anachronistic character.
Sony Walkman's my other special power.
And he's a level 99 dancer. I think this guy's getting special treatment from the DM here.
So everybody wakes up. And you clean yourselves off. For God's sakes, put some pants on.
Says you, man.
I roll up my horribly decrepit wolf pelt blanket / bedroll.
Funny story, just best night's sleep you've ever had.
Ever.
You smell like death.
The rotting flesh was just in the right places, like really supported my
Like-
lumbar. Oh man, it was nice.
The other party members actually keep, I'd say, a good 5 feet away from you at all times. And he has donned the fedora.
Tip.
Actually,
Extra smashing.
sorry, I
around.
should have mentioned that. Actually, is a question that 5th edition asks. What is our marching
You're actually
order?
gonna pull that off. It's gonna
Do
impressive.
I really pull up a fedora?
I'm going to say that I should probably be in the middle because I'm very squishy.
It's a good idea. Who's leading this pack?
I'm up front.
Greg.
I feel like we always put Greg up
Always
front.
great.
Are you? I feel like you're ever.
I kind of like
I
being
feel like
the
you're in the
leader.
back, partially because rogue, and also because.
Yeah, well, I also like to know that no one's behind me.
Can I just say you were pulling off that fedora?
Thank you.
That's what I said.
Nah,
feel-
it's still on his head, dude.
Is that a fedora or a trilby?
I have to say, Engineer Rory, is he pulling off the fedora? Yes or no? We got a
No,
thumbs
this is
up,
an
got a
people.
thumbs
absolute
up.
fedora.
They,
I'm
that's
not
some
gonna take it off now.
That's some Howard Stern banter right there.
You can have it, man. Let's take it home.
Let's talk to the engineer. Okay.
Corey has turned
Should we
into
solder
Ruben.
it onto your hair now? Is that how it works?
It just never comes off unless it tips. Milady.
Only comes off for
Well, then
ladies.
your scalp just rips up for a second. And then
Just like my drawers.
Just for a minute.
Never nude.
One drop of blood goes down my forehead. Perfect.
Something just happened that made Mark really happy, so we're probably going to be pretty sad in a minute.
You mean more than all the time?
Wow. I think we're going to pause D&D here for a minute. We're going to talk with Matt. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
The booze makes it go away.
So he's fine.
You just keep drinking that. We're done talking now. Back to D&D.
Thanks.
Good counseling session, you guys.
Good
No,
talk.
we're good
That's
friends. Good friends.
I hate you all.
So glad I met you guys in Minnesota.
Okay. Again, what's your... I'm
Trying to throw him off.
I didn't get that at all. Again, sorry to keep asking this. I should write it down somewhere. What is your...
I'm in front.
You're in front. No, I know that. What's your...
Quick.
Wick is up in front. What
That's-
is
How
your...
dare you make fun of my accent?
What's your base perception? Your,
Where is it accent?
Oh, my passive wisdom is
passive.
13.
What's your passive perception check?
Yes.
All together?
All together.
I think I have like one of the highest. 14 is someone else.
He's 14.
Yeah.
What is
Techno Viking.
Techno Viking.
Passive wisdom. It's near your charisma down the bottom. Middle bottom. on the left side.
Oh yeah.
It's at the very bottom.
I'm
of your
15
skill.
wisdom, actually.
15. Damn.
Are you second in line, or
Sure.
let's say that?
I danced
So,
right up,
Grick,
right up
techno-
on the back of Mr. Grick.
No, I'm kind of liking it.
All right.
Boy,
Hey, no?
stop it.
I'm giving him a back rub too.
Hey, dwarf.
Hey, dwarf.
Can we auto tune that?
I got it. Hey, dwarfer.
All right, you guys have you've been traveling for a day. You've kind of gotten into a little more wooded territory now. So you're more in a foresty area, not quite dense forest, but little patches of trees here and there.
What kind of trees?
Acacia.
Are you describing my pubic region right now, or?
I said nothing about thistles.
Oh, okay. Penis jokes.
So
I'm gonna-
we're in forest.
I apologize. I haven't really established how to properly do these perception checks now that passive perception is a thing. Go ahead and roll me a perception, Mr. Front of the Line.
8.
I roll a 4 in the back. I am not paying attention
No,
to anything.
You're flapping your arms around.
Just staring at Techno
Whistling
Viking.
really loud. Just
Yeah, I guess everybody go ahead and roll me a perception.
Do we have
Somebody look at something, please.
14?
Well, you had your bonus.
Oh, okay, so 4.
I'm going to go ahead and say passive perception. Just get him out of the room.
Sound effects brought to you by.
Passive perception,
Barks and whiskey.
for the sake of this game, I'm going to say is going to be used for like hidden doors, chests, that kind of thing, traps.
So we're actively looking around. I rolled a 4 to actively looking around.
Okay.
I saw a butterfly, and this shit was mad pretty.
Totes,
Bro.
bruh. Techno Viking, what did we roll?
reminds me of this one time I was playing hacky sack out with the bros.
So
I was playing
we add the roll.
Reminds me of this one Ultimate Frizz game we
Just
had.
doing a perception.
I was playing some
It's not
hack with
passive,
Scooter.
Just roll 20. D20. Then add
Actually,
your,
they always
perception to it.
bros they weird me out because they play like disc golf, right? But they don't call it disc golf; they just call it golf. So I'm like they'll just be talking to me like, dude, yeah, you up for golf this Saturday? And like, you guys play golf?
Whatever, I
Like,
don't know.
That's
rolled,
really fancy.
like you put on little white gloves and
wing.
polo shirts and go putt?
No, bro.
No, man. And they act like
Throw some D, man.
Yeah, throw some
you,
D.
you don't throw D's with your bras?
just slanging D, man.
It's like D. And
Sorry,
roll.
what was the roll?
I roll 10 for all the listeners out there who love tins.
Is that all together?
Oh, all 10 of them.
I just want to say drive safe. It's brought to you by whiskey.
For all 10 of you ladies out there,
I don't
I'm
think.
going to pretend you're not really dudes.
Okay,
Most of which are us in this room.
Mr. Grick, what is your AC?
Why do you want to know that?
Just want to know.
It's 17. Thanks.
All right.
But who's counting, right?
I mean, just because your
Literally
AC's
every
low,
time I am counting.
you're lower doesn't mean, you're ineffective or anything. It's cool to have small AC, right, kids? I've never actually asked kids that.
What kind of armor do you wear?
I have
I
some
want to get a good description. Guy.
chainmail armor. Yes. I have some chainmail on. I guess that's all I have, just chainmail.
Chainmail.
Just covered
Chainmail's good armor.
with my double kilt underneath.
That was just whiskey.
All right. As you are walking along, all of you just completely oblivious to any of your surroundings, because those were some really bad rolls. You actually suddenly hear a slight whooshing sound and feel a very heavy thump to your chest.
Thump, thump,
You look down
thump.
at there's an arrow kind of caught in your chainmail. It didn't actually pierce you.
Not again.
It's just right in your chest.
Ow.
You might want to let everyone know about that.
There's a thing. Yeah. I start looking around. Try Perceptify again. Is there something visible I can see?
Actually, it's too late. We're already rolling initiative.
Okay. Well, I duck to the ground, sprawl out. what will happen next, listeners? Find out next week in the thrilling adventures of Party Roll.